Hello for the last video of 2021. So great to have you here. We're going to talk about 5 different ways that you can start to sexually explore with your partner right now. Okay, these are for you people who are sitting on the fence and not doing anything about your sex life. Maybe it's a sexless relationship situation. Maybe you are just kind of bored with the kind of things that you're doing. Maybe you just really want to try something, but you don't know what to start with. Okay, so listen in. I'm going to get into 5 really easy, great ways that you can start sexually exploring right now. If you don't know me, my name is Leanna Walden. I'm a sex and relationship activator, healer, coach, and an intimacy specialist. And I help people connect to their sexual being in a really powerful, extraordinary way. So listen in. We're going to get into some juicy stuff today for the last video of the year. First of all, subscribe to my channel. Click, click, click. Just hit subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. It really helps me. And if you like this videos, if you like any of my videos, but you want to go deeper, you want to know more, you want to know, what is Leanna doing? Why does she have all this experience? Where does this all come from? Come and join my Patreon account, because I'm going to tell some much more deeper, intimate stories about my life, my own personal sexual explorations. So the next storytelling time is going to be, I believe, on January 5th. So get in as soon as you can so you can be part of that storytelling. All right, let's get into the meat of this, talking about the different ways that you can sexually explore right now. Now, the first thing I want to say is, in all of these cases, the first one in particular to start with, you want to create a nice ambience in your room, okay? In whatever room you're in. So set up an ambience. Put up some good music. Put up some incense. I like incense. Maybe you don't, but put something that smells good. You want to activate all the senses. Dim the lights. Get a nice drink that calms you down. Like, set things up, okay? So the first thing you're going to do with each other is find a night like that, get organized with this night, and have a piece of paper and a pen for each of you, okay? Once you get everything set and you're sitting down, each of you is going to write 5 fantasies that you have, okay? Now, these can be things that you have been thinking about for a long time. Some of us have fantasies that keep milling around and around. Maybe you don't know what the fantasies are, but you have to write 5 things down that you think might be kind of interesting to try sexually at some point, or you fantasize about. You don't know about trying, but you think, well, that might be kind of cool. You each write 5 things down. Once you're done, you exchange papers, and your partner will read out what you wrote, okay? Now, after you do that, you can see, oh, right, is there anything similar here? If there is, right away, you can start talking about that in more detail. Find out from your partner, how do you see that playing out? Where did this come from? What would you like to do in this kind of scenario? Can you see us trying this? And talk about it. All this is just conversation. But these different tips that I'm giving you are about generating sexual energy, getting it moving again in your bodies, okay? Getting you excited, getting your desire activated. So start talking about it. If you totally have different things on each of your paper, that's okay as well. Start asking questions to your partner about what they have. Ask them, oh, here you have threesomes. How do you see that playing out? Who would you like to invite? Do you know how you could possibly even connect with someone to do that? How long have you had this fantasy for? Have you ever done this before? Ask them lots of different questions. Be curious. Talk about the fantasies, okay? So this is really going to get you knowing your partner in a much more intimate way. Second thing I want to talk about is role play. Now, role play is something I mention in many of my videos, and it's a vast array of different things that you can do where you're both becoming different characters, different people, and acting out sort of in a more sexual way. I'm going to offer one role play scenario that is really easy, really fun, and most people can do this quite simply. Is you're going to set up a dinner. Now, you can either go out for dinner or somebody can be the one who prepares the dinner, and the other person is the guest. Okay. If you go out for dinner, you can connect with each other and say, this is where we're going to meet. It's a first date. Okay. You're going on a first date. You have, a little bit about this person, and you're attracted to this person, and you're going to go out on a date, and you're going to interact with each other like you don't know each other. Okay. We're doing a little bit of adult play here. Role playing is really, is adult play. So enjoy it, go into it, be real, let it run through. Put your true energy into making it happen and enjoying it and being part of it. And once you really get into it, you let it flow, it will go in all sorts of interesting directions. Okay. The third thing is compliments. So I mean, over the top compliments. So you can start with just complimenting with your you can start with just complimenting your partner, something that many of us stop doing in long-term relationships. So start by complimenting, and then really get into complimenting them in a way that you really feel deeply about what you're saying to them. So imagine that they leave, or they're gone, and you want to tell them how much you so care about them, how much you love spending time with them, and that they're the jewel of your life, and just really going into some deep heartfelt compliments. Okay. This again is the building of connection and sexual energy, and how much you want to build back how much this person really means to you. Okay. So compliments, treat them like a king or treat them like a queen with compliments. The fourth thing is to take turns leading, kind of a role play idea, sex slave type of idea, or maybe you don't get into actual physical sex, but again, I was saying sex is a lot of different things, and this is something we're going to keep exploring into, because maybe for you, if you're the one who you're going to take turns. Basically, I'm going to explain it first. You're going to take turns controlling the situation. So for 2 hours, it is your turn to be the king or queen, and that is your slave to do whatever you say they must do. And they have to comply. Okay. So maybe you want to start kind of soft, but do things that you get turned on by. Maybe it's, I would like to see you take off your clothes and just wash them slowly. Or I would like to see you clean something, clean the house, make the bed really, comfortable for me so I can lie down. I'd like for you to go get me a drink. And play it out. You might want to start with half an hour each, put on an alarm, a timer, or maybe you want to do a little bit longer. It can be really, really fun to be the one in control leading, and also just be the one not having to make any decisions, just surrendering and following into the game, through the game. So give that one a try. The last thing that I want to suggest, number 5, is that you go out on a little adventure together. Okay. Choose 3 different places, sex-related kind of shops, or, sex-related, sexual kind of related types of shops, and you're going to go visit them together and explore within the shop. So it could be a sex shop, sex positive shop. It could be a lingerie shop. It could be a shop that sells BDSM type of things. There's probably a number of sex shops that you could pick out. Try to go to places you have not been before. That would be ideal, or even places that you have not been together before. And go in and explore, talk about the products, touch the products, see what kind of things people they're putting out there right now around in the sexual dimension. I say lingerie because you can try it on, show your partner, see what it feels like to wear the different kinds of lingerie that are available for sale right now. So go have fun together out in these places that offer sexual exploration within the stores. Talk to the store owners. Most of the time, store owners are, actually almost all the time, store owners are very knowledgeable, and they want to help you, want you to understand the kind of products that they have. So those are 5 things. Go and do them right now. right now. There's and out of the 5, comment below which one you think that you would likely try. 1, exchange papers, fantasies. 2, role play, the going out for dinner, one making the dinner, first date kind of experience. Compliments like the king or the queen. Compliment your king, compliment your queen. 4, take turns leading. Take turns as the leader and the receiver or the slave. Let's say the slave dance. Number 5, go shopping to 3 different sex related kind of stores. So what would you do? Which one would you go to? Comment below, let me know. If you don't know, you can come back after you've tried one of them and say, hey, I went here, this is what we did, it was really great. Let's be a community, let's talk about these things, let's talk about how they made you feel, let's talk about, let me hear what excites you that I've mentioned, or add some of your own ideas, even better. What kind of ideas do you have that could help other people kick off jumping into sexual exploration? All right. Well, that's it for tonight. That's it for today. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you very much for this incredible year that I have. I so appreciate your attendance, your subscription, and have a wonderful New Year's. And I will see you next year. Mwah! Much love making.